Matsumoto and Bull Nakano.
Take a look at that. Back down the hatches.
Check out this corner. I love it.
That's one of the old warrior costumes of Japan. Worn there by the first young lady.
Check out the hairstyle of the second one. Definitely Japanese punk.
The Bull now going to work on Velvet. That is completely illegal, Jess. The referee's not even
Look at this. Look at this.
Was there a tag made there?
Wow. Wow.
Look out below. Cannonball Express off the second turnbuckle from the inside. The dump really dumped on Velvet. There's another tag made.
No, missed the tag. Missed the tag.
Made that one, but the referee didn't see that one either.
Hey, these Japanese, they've obviously tagged up on many occasions, Gorilla. They got great tight tag team psychology in there.
Well, it's not hard to have great tag team psychology when you got a referee in there that doesn't know how to handle tag match. If it sounds like I'm on Gilberto's case, it's because I am.
Why? He's doing the best job he can.
Yeah, well, that's not good enough for me, Joe.
He's got 4 bodies in there, and these Japanese girls are very good at hiding what they're doing.
Bull now going to work on the left arm and shoulder of Velvet McIntyre, one of the premier wrestlers in the entire ladies wrestling world. Velvet's not going to look at this. Oh, well, what is he doing now, Jess? What's the referee doing now? Nothing. Give me a whoa. Double clothesline. What's this, a handicap match? Look at, he's just walking around like a goof. Look out, high cross body got caught and dumped. And look at him. He hasn't yet tried to put one out.
I think maybe he's afraid of him, Gorilla.
Well, maybe he is. Should have his license revoked.
Come on, 1, 2, 3.
A lot of pain being shown on the face of Velvet McIntyre as the hair pulling has been atrocious in this match. No tag here. Doesn't matter really. Velvet with a 1-foot drop kick catches her right underneath the chin. Bull looking around. Linda comes in with a drop kick, catches her once more. You don't want to do that, Linda. You don't want to trade blows with her. Another drop kick.
Drop kicks. Now we getting a little turnabout fair play. Maybe Gorilla. Velvet got in there for just a split second. If I were them, I'd come in and double team now.
Sure, referee's not going to disqualify anybody in this match. Double drop kick as the Bull goes down hard but makes the tag to the dump. And now the dump in. And Velvet with a whip in on her. Nice drop kick. Caught her solid. Dump. Dump is out of sight. There she is. Came around to find the steps. And the tag made. Bull's out, dumps in. Hard to keep track of these two. Caught her right on top of the head. Just a grazing blow, but enough to send her down. Once more, slingshot in. Whoa. Didn't miss with that one. Clothesline City. Dump just dumped Gonzalez. There's that fireman's carry again. What's she going to do with it this time? Airplane spin? Yes. Kind of a slow. I wouldn't want to take off on that flight. Dumped her down. Look at that. Ooh, down for the cover. 240 pounds. It's over. Let's go up to our ring announcer.
This is a special tag team match involving lady wrestlers. It is scheduled for 1 fall with a 30-minute time limit. Introducing first to my right, team number 1 from South Carolina, Penny Mitchell. And her partner from Hawaii, Leilani Kai. Their opponents hail from Japan. And ladies and gentlemen, they'll be coming down the aisle momentarily. They are Chigusa, Nagayo, and Lioness, Asuka. Here are the Crush Girls.
Crush Girls being led down the aisle here at Madison Square Garden for their debut. They look like twins, right?
Look like what?
Twins. Very, very similar features.
What are you saying? All Japanese look alike, Gorilla? Is that what you're
I'm saying these two particular girls look like twins. They've got the same haircut style, the same body structure. Japan's Crush Girl.
I'll tell you something. Every Japanese girl I see has got one heck of a set of calves on them, Gorilla. Why is that?
Well, I guess they work at it, Jess. You're born that way. You really can't develop your calves too much. Well, they're in for some stiff competition here with Leilani Kai and Penny Mitchell. Referee checking over everyone, and in the meantime, Leilani wants to get the action going. She doesn't want to be bothered. Tremendous contingency of reporters here from Japan, Jess, to cover this.
Well, I'll tell you, people don't realize how big, how gigantic the sport of wrestling is in Japan.
Well, the action has started already. Leilani Kai, nice reversal. And starting off this match, Lioness Asuka from the Crush Girls in there with Penny Mitchell. Whoa, nice kip up and drop kick out of nowhere. Wow, is she quick. The Lioness with a drop kick, but Penny too smart for that.
Well, they're wasting no time in going after this win, both teams, Gorilla.
Well, waiting patiently for her tag in is Chigusa Nagayo.
I'm going to leave all them names to you.
I figured you would. There's a tag now as the Lioness makes it over there. And look at this, Chigusa up on the top turnbuckle, down on the upper arm area. But how quick Leilani Kai can turn things around for you. We also have with us some Japanese commentators, the most famous of all from Japan, Chiono. Tremendous, as they know the potential of these Japanese girl wrestlers and what they can do. And I'm sure that the Japanese fans are anxious to be getting this back in their homeland, Jess.
I imagine so, Gorilla.
Well,
that's why I leave the names to you, because you're from Manchuria, which isn't too far from Japan.
that's right. Chigusa in there now, and Penny Mitchell. Quickness is, ooh, look at that. Roundhouse karate kick thrust. Didn't make its mark, but it certainly looked impressive.
Yeah, got a ooh from the crowd.
Oh, super leg trip, nicely done.
Let go.
Very close to the ropes there, got kind of loose. I don't know which one is quicker, Chigusa or the Lioness.
Let's sit down in a football stance. I know football's getting popular in Japan, but I didn't realize that popular.
No, a very, very good balance shown here by these Japanese girls. Chigusa in there now with Penny Mitchell, who starts unloading, patiently waiting, hanging over the top rope, the Lioness Asuka. They are a team that's going to have to be reckoned with in the world of professional ladies wrestling. Uh-oh, look at this. Double slam. Chigusa didn't like that too much. Kicks out, though. Nice 2 count. In for the ride. High. Whoa. Hammer job. And Leilani, if you want to rough it up, she'll oblige you. Yes.
Oh, she's a wily veteran, Gorilla, and there's not much she hasn't seen in that ring.
Took all her tutelage, I understand, straight from the fabulous one. Moolah. Still the reigning women's champion. And full of hair, not over in the wrong part of town right now. Oh, look at this, little forward rope to make the tag. No, did not reach it.
Didn't get there in time.
Lioness did not make it.
You see how smart Leilani was. She went immediately across even after she had made the tag and stopped her from getting the tag to her partner.
Well, these are two of the United States premier girl wrestlers. And if this team from Japan, these Crush Girls, can get a victory over them, they've got a tremendous future ahead of them. But right now, Lioness Asuka not faring too well. Of course, it's got to be a great advantage, yes, to speak another language, you know, and be your tag team partner and you would have a little edge in that respect.
Yeah, look how classic this is here. Mitchell is covering from the referee, talking to the referee, and choking with the other hand. With the
probably learned that from you, guys.
Nah,
probably watched some of your tapes.
I won't take credit for that, girl.
Oh, okay. Lioness in the wrong part of town, and she's going to get double teamed over there now. There's Mitchell with a frontal attack. Leilani Kai from the outside. Now there was no tag made there, and Leilani comes in anyway. Boy, they putting the boots to Asuka right now. Chigusa waiting patiently on the other side of the ring, wants to get in there in the worst way.
Oh, look at that, Gorilla. I love it. Leilani's got the referee tied up, and Mitchell's using the tag rope to choke her out.
Well, Chigusa didn't wait any longer. She came in. That will only cause more devastation for their team as that distracts the referee further. Another good look at our Japanese contingency of announcers here. The Japanese famous announcer, Chiono of Japan, here with his entourage. International coverage for this match is these Crush Girls undoubtedly one of the superstars in the world of professional wrestling.
As I understand it, he's the Howard Cosell of Japan.
He is. Uh-oh. Chigusa Nagayo in there now cleaning house. And a drop kick of beauty right on the chin corner. Leilani in for the ride. Oh, what a karate shot that was. Chigusa is so full of energy, she doesn't know which way to go with the atomic drop into the wrong corner. I didn't see a tag there. Look out, elbow off the second turnbuckle by the Lioness, but nobody home. Leilani too quick for that. And now, once again, Leilani manages to get their opponents trapped back in their own corner. Penny Mitchell now with the arm whip in. Sunset flip, yes, got a hook, got the legs hooked. Whoa. Rang a bell for her there, Jess. Look out, it's a Lioness now sending her in. Looked like right in the sternum area. There's a tag made. Chigusa comes in, dropped down by the Lioness. Whoa, what a chop. Right across the sternum area. What's this? Look out. Giant swing.
Wow.
I love it.
I haven't seen one of them since the days of Don Leo Johnson.
A giant swing, and she really got a ride. Double team effort now as the Lioness sent in for the ride. Ducks underneath the double clothesline. A drop kick, and one for Leilani. Things are looking bad here for the American team. What's this? Top turnbuckle, high cross body, down for the cover. It's over.
Well, I got to admit it, Gorilla, two big wins for two Japanese teams.
Tremendous win by the Crush Girls here in Madison Square Garden. Let's get the official word.
The winners of this bout, the Crush Girls.
Crush Girls victorious here on their debut, and they are sensational. Candace in for the ride, look out. Wow, just like running into a freight train. Suplex coming up, no, slam. Dump down for the cover, referee down there, 1 count only. She's complaining, well, she got a 1, 2, 3, that was in English, I heard that. Candace fighting back, trying to get to her own corner. Now she's over there. She can make a tag. I don't know whether she did or not. Dump didn't wait. Look at the dragon on the back of Bull. Could have put a lot more than a dragon on her back. A lot of room left there. flagrantly breaking the rules. Of course, the rules in Japan are the same as they are here in the United States. Catch as catch can. Deliver a chokehold here. Here's a powerhouse. She said, take me to dinner. You take her to dinner. Don't worry. You know what I'm saying? Maybe next time. Oh, look at this. Double crossed. Susan Starr dropped down. They just bailed in and out of there like there wasn't any rules to this match. Candice, the fiery redhead, going to work. Snap there, yes, gets her over. Handful of hair, helped her hang on. As Susan said, you're doing a good job, Candice. Stay with her. Side mare. Left deltoid. Referee saying the foot's out underneath the ropes, but Candice says, I'm going to stay with it. Oh, she shouted something in Japanese. Couldn't quite make out what it was. Powerful legs. Oh. Uh-oh. In the wrong corner now. Double team effort going on. Distracting the referee. Here comes Susan Starr. That won't help matters any. Candice fighting to get out of there, but she's hooked from behind. Come on, ref. Oh, I didn't see any tag there either. Crescent kick. Whoa, that one caught her right on the shoulder blade. Candice fighting back. Aha! It's karate time. Referee saying open hand, they want to shake hands now. Sign of neighborly friendship from across the seas. The tag made there, Sue Starr back in. The quickest person in this tag team. Raising the ire of this capacity crowd here this week. Well, Dump over there to lay a few words in of her own. I thought the Japanese were very laid-back type people, very conservative. Used to certainly broken the mold. Oh, back shot by the Bull. Oh, look at that clothesline. Down for the cover. Referee once again out of position. 2 count only. Oh, that must mean hello or something in Japanese. There's a tag made. Candice brought in the hard way over the top.
Hey, stop pulling right here. Hey.
Bull right now having a good time. Both of them in there now. Double whip in. Oh, ducked underneath the double clothesline. Well, the Japanese girls weren't sure what to do after they made that mistake. And Candice ends up with a side headlock once again. Trying to gain some control over these super heavyweights. Another quick tag made. Susan Starr in there. Well, she didn't have to step through the ropes either. Sue in for the ride. Oh, nice drop kick. Caught her right underneath the chin. And a knee. Sue Starr on the rampage. Look out. Backdrop came right over on her side. That's how you get hurt permanently. The tag made. But she got stopped dead in her tracks. Referee allowing this hair. Oh, look at this. She wants them both in there. Dump doing a number. Double whip in. Missed the double clothesline. Look out. Double drop kick. One high and one low. And the Dump took a dump. And another drop kick by Susan Starr. Candice now wrapping her up once more. Oh, my God. Talk about being run over. Sue Starr in. Oh, what a shot. Right to the throat, down for the cover. 2 count. She got her. The Dump saying we're number 1. They may be number 1, 2, 3, and 4. Not a popular decision this week here in the World Wrestling Federation for that team right there. Here in the United States in the Boston Garden, that Japanese tag team sensation, Chigusa, Nagayo, and Lioness Asuka. And of course their entourage, their manager, look like two pistols, Lord.
Really, I've heard a lot about these girls. I want to see if they live up to their reputation.
Well, they'll get a testing by Judy Martin and Donna Cristantello for sure, two ring veterans.
They couldn't have chosen two tougher girls in the whole of that ladies' division.
Unfortunately, they were not in there when they were announced, so I don't know who's Lioness and who's Chigusa or who's who.
No, they both look the same to me anyway.
You know, I thought maybe the Lioness would have a little longer hair or something, but maybe the striped tights is a
They're both wearing black karate belts as well, so I expect to see a lot of karate in play, but their publicity, their record is absolutely unparalleled. So we'll see if they can live up to that here in the United States of America.
Maybe we can get referee Danny Davis's attention and have him ask them, who's the Lioness, Danny? Who's the Lioness on this team? Who is the Lioness? Aha, the blue is the Lioness. Okay, we got it, Lord.
Right. Gosh, she does look like a lioness, too.
Very tigerish, I think.
Looked at me just then, it kind of withered me.
Lioness stepping out, and Chigusa Nagayo about to start this match with Judy Martin. Judy making sure that Danny knows the rules about the long hair, because the Japanese girls don't have any.
No, they don't, and that Japanese girl is poking her hand out to shake hands. She's in for a rude awakening from Judy Martin. Judy's not going to stand for that.
Judy Martin, one of the premier girl wrestlers here in the United States and all over the world for that matter. Ranked very highly for a title shot at the Fabulous Moolah.
Yes, these Japanese girls, they look as if they know what they're doing. Already, they haven't come to any clinches yet, but they certainly look as if they know.
Well, I'll tell you what,
precisely
they've
what
got
is
amateur
needed.
wrestling footwear on, Lord, which tells me something.
Yes. Their music was pretty stirring too, was it not?
It wasn't a piece that I was familiar with, Lord. Was it from Madame Butterfly or what?
I don't think so.
Oh, no,
I don't think it was from the Mikado either. Uh-oh. Donna doesn't like that.
Donna wants timeout. Donna, there is no timeout. I'm sorry.
She'll do anything, though, to distract. Absolutely anything. Donna and Judy make a very, very good ladies team.
Crush Girls in from Japan for a very lengthy tour of the United States.
Well, it might
come in with some heavy credentials.
Yes, and it might suddenly stop
look
it.
at the
Nice
kip
move.
up. Excellent kip up by Chigusa. Look at how Judy said, let me get out of here. Let Donna in here. She's been around longer. Oh, nice backward somersault right into a hammerlock.
Nice reversal. These Japanese girls are young, and but they don't necessarily look inexperienced.
No, they don't. Taking a chin lock with it. Nice maneuver, takes Donna down to the canvas.
You know, this must be an ordeal for them, because it's the first time they've ever wrestled here in the United States of America. And let's face it, this is the #1 in ladies wrestling in the WWF.
I think it's the first time they've ever left Japan, Lord.
Could be, could be.
And when they decided they were going to come to the United States, they only wanted to come one place, and that's where the World Wrestling Federation was.
Absolutely.
They know that this is the Mecca. Oh, what is this? Japanese football stance.
Well, it certainly wasn't a sumo stance, was it?
No, definitely not. Judy backing into the corner, very reluctant to tie up.
I don't think they can figure out these girls' style. They're not just linking up, they're looking for an opportunity to attack, yeah.
The Lioness is in there now. Lioness Asuka. Oh, that was a nice high karate kick, but no one there, out of the reach.
No. Judy's a very quick young lady. She can move very rapidly. A very experienced girl, and it's going to show with this Lioness.
Whoa! Danny Davis is saying that's all right. That's a legal move here in the United States. Maybe that's illegal in Japan, but it's perfectly legal here. Reverses with the arm wringer. Oh, and a karate kick of her own, and another one right in the lower abdomen area, and still a third one. And Judy just said, let me out for a while.
Yeah, she bails out. She's pretty shocked at what's happening right now. I don't think Judy's used to being treated in such an offhand manner. She's an aggressive wrestler herself, and now she's being treated aggressively by the Lioness.
Tremendous news contingency here from Japan to cover all of these matches that the Crush Girls are in. They'll get a real education to Western-style wrestling, Lord. Although in Japan, they do wrestle our rules.
Yes, they do. The WWF is existent in Japan, and it is certainly the best organization for professional wrestling throughout the world.
Maybe I can hook up with them on the way back, Lord. I haven't been there since 1976. I'd be anxious to see some of the changes that have taken place.
Yes, that would be very interesting.
Maybe I could manage to get you to come along.
Wow,
if I get you to
just
keep
to watch.
Strictly as an observer, of course.
Yes, I don't think I could handle those chopsticks again.
Uh-oh, Judy going now, starting to unload on the Lioness, who may be heading for the den shortly.
Yes, because Judy's taken command of this situation.
A little bit of a weight difference here, too. Hard into the corner. Oh, right up on top. Hooks her with a sunset flip. Whoa, was that close?
Look at Judy.
Donna didn't even have
like
a chance to get in. Chigusa rushing down the line to tell Danny Davis, look, they got
that
her
is
by
the
the
wrong
hair.
thing to do.
In the meantime, no tag made, and Donna Cristanello in there now with a front face lock on the Lioness.
Judy and Donna are a good team together, and they'll work this referee on his blind side, and he won't know whether he's coming or going.
Look at Donna now reaching in underneath to grab a handful of hair. The unsuspecting Danny Davis.
Oh, heavy boot there to the chest.
Big right hand by Donna, and the Lioness manages to tag Chigusa Nagayo in there once more.
What was that name again?
Chigusa
Nagayo.
Yes.
Does that have any
From
significance?
parts unknown in Japan. Step over toe hold by Donna. Oh, got a handful of tights from the blind side of the referee. Danny Davis, one of the premier referees here in the World Wrestling Federation.
That was a neat little move by Chigusa. Chigusa.
Ai, domo arigato. Tag made quickly. Judy Martin steps in. I'm sure she'll go to work on that same left leg.
Throws her into the rose rope. She's going to go.
Oh, nice duck underneath, off the ropes hard. High cross body. She caught her in midair. Drop kick by the Lioness. But no. Oh, she could have hung on there.
Yes,
maybe got
I think
a 3
so.
count.
I don't know what she was doing there because she let go of a
Judy
good
wound
one.
up again.
Ooh.
Whoa, what a karate shot. Full force behind that one. And an elbow.
Tagging Lioness, and Judy's taken off. She was really treated
Lioness has been
most
tagged
aggressively
in.
there.
Asuka in there now, waiting for some competition.
I think the Japanese girls could have finished that if they'd have been able to hang on to Judy, but Judy's a wily woman.
Well, Donna and Judy were out now doing public relations, saying hi to some of the ringside fans.
Yeah, and meantime,
I'm sure there was
sucking
some
in that breath.
very derogatory statements made over there. I'm glad we didn't pick any of them up.
Well, they're ladies. They don't make derogatory statements,
No.
do they?
Donna said, look, let's be friends.
Yeah. Yeah, and I
little
think she's
late
got
for
her
that.
fingers crossed behind her back, too.
Donna Cristanello, Pittsburgh, PA. Been around the World Wrestling Federation for quite some time. Knows all the ins and outs.
I wonder if these Japanese girls understand any English at all.
It's hard to tell, Lord.
It is. I hear them speaking Japanese to each other, but...
Oh, there's an
Mistake.
illegal move right there. Can't get too close to that corner. You've got to stay out of the opposition's corner for sure.
Yeah.
Or
Judy
you'll be
won't
in
let
deep
you get
trouble.
away. Judy won't let you get away with anything
Blatant
like that.
chokehold. Oh,
Ooh.
look at that shot. Glad I retired. Front face lock now. As Donna tags Judy back in. Double shot to the lower abdomen.
Nice double kick, yeah. The Lioness, though,
is not faring too well right at the moment.
No, she's not. Well, neither of them actually are living up to that promise, although they have made one or two really aggressive moves.
Well, they picked on the toughest competition right off the bat, Lord.
Yes, they did. Maybe that was their mistake.
These two right here certainly can give anyone a negative attitude.
Right.
Lioness in for the ride. Whoa, what a crushing elbow.
Oh!
Comes right up with a kip up. And a single leg trip. Nice maneuver from behind.
Oh, good maneuvers from that Japanese girl.
Turns it loose. Had control and just threw it to the wind. Karate chop. Right underneath the chin. Another quick tag made as Chigusa steps in. And Judy Martin wound up, but no, reverses it. Look out. Whoa. Hello. Welcome to America.
Yes. Isn't she something, that Judy?
Oh.
Oh. The Japanese girls must know her, though. She's well-traveled.
You can imagine being her husband and complaining about the soup not tasting too good or something like that.
Yes. Where's my
look at
clean
that.
shirt?
Nice double team effort there as Donna stepped in and Judy just dropped Chigusa's back right on the outstretched knee. Action fast and furious here in the Boston Garden. Jam-packed, hanging off the rafters here with this World Wrestling Federation. Tremendous matchups. Oh, look, come on, Danny.
Oh.
Turn around, take a look. Chigusa's getting choked out over there in the corner. I would say, you know, if you packaged both of these teams together, these Japanese girls got to be outweighed by 100 pounds, Lord.
They look as if they're outweighed, but they haven't really been outmaneuvered. But the point is that right now, the experience of the American girls is showing very strongly in their favor.
Oh, nice single leg pick there, amateur move. Oh, Boston Crab, a half of one.
Single-legged Boston there, and that is a damaging hold. And Judy knows that too.
Oh, she came in a hurry to break that up because she knew that was curtains. What a more fitting place to put on the Boston Crab than here in the Boston Garden.
Yes.
Lioness wants to get into the action. Danny Davis saying no. In the meantime, being choked out. Chigusa Nagayo right in front of all those international cameramen, Lord.
Yes, and I think Donna had a piece of the rope in her hands there too, if I'm not mistaken. They're not going to let these girls get away with anything, and I'm afraid they're taking advantage, and it's beginning to tell.
Donna knows every devious way to get to you, Lord.
Yeah, she's made a study of that, a lifetime practice, you might say.
My God. Oh, knee right to the top of the cranium. Trying to make the tag.
I really think right now, Gorilla, that it's only the youthfulness of these girls that are keeping them in this match. And the conditioning.
Oh, the hair is very short, but it's still a disadvantage as Donna keeps Chigusa from making the tag.
Well, the Japanese girls are in just excellent condition.
Lioness wanting to get in there. Oh, 2 inches away from making the tag.
Judy can make them pay.
Oh, was that close? Only in horseshoes and hand grenades, Lord, as
Who said that?
Gene would say.
Yes, Okas.
Look at Judy now taunting the Lioness.
Oh my word.
Punched her right in the eye.
Right in the eye. I wouldn't be surprised if that is going to swell up and mar her vision a little bit.
One. Oh, Chigusa retaliating with some karate chops. There's a tag. Lioness steps in. Oh, she's hot. Judy going in for the ride. Look out. Drop kick.
Tremendous drop kick.
Really got up high in there. Suplex coming up now.
Slam.
Slam.
Power
Yes.
slam.
Now for the cover.
She's not going to get Judy that way. But what a drop kick. What a drop kick. Not the
Hooked up
power
again in a
slam.
slam position. Oh, that's not a legal tag.
Whoa!
Got to be on the outside to make the tag, Lord.
Well, the referee's not taking any notice of that. He's just let that go by.
Well, maybe he figures that's part of the Japanese rules. Oh, look at this
Come on.
leg twister. Turning it over into a crab. Submission hold.
Donna was
Judy's
coming
not
in
good.
then.
Yo, now she's all the way over. If she sits back, she could be in deep trouble here.
Judy's left ankle is bent right over there. I don't know if that can show on
Very
the camera,
painful
but just look at
submission
that.
hold. Donna trying to make her way in to save her partner. Excruciating pain. Look at the pressure being applied here by the Tiger. She settles. Lioness, I'm sorry. I said
Well, the
Tiger.
Lioness is outside. I think that's Chigusa inside. It's very cool to tell, isn't it?
Who's got the scorecard? Can't tell all the players without a scorecard.
Judy's made it to the ropes anyway.
Gonna
And
have
she's
to break
got
the whole
herself
now.
up.
She's going to have trouble walking around, I'll tell you that.
Yes, that was a
Quick
different
tag made now
situation.
in the number 2 team. Number 2 member
Yeah.
comes in high from the top turnbuckle.
Oh!
Quick move by Judy as she turned the tables immediately.
And
There's
look
that
at that.
experience, Lord.
Right, and she doesn't let that get away from her. She's taking full advantage of that fact of that mistake they made.
Well, the Lioness thought that Judy was just about out of it, and she wasn't.
No.
Talk about deception. Look out. Oh, what a clothesline!
Oh,
She's
what a
motioning for her
clothesline.
partner to
Oh,
come
my
in.
word.
No tag made yet. That's an illegal maneuver. Danny Davis making a count. Look out.
Still
Double team
illegal.
slingshot. Judy in.
Double karate.
Whoa.
What is Davis doing?
I don't
He's
know.
sending her out now.
This is just a double team effort, a wild double team effort as they're dropping elbows one after the other one. That last one caught her right in the kisser. Going to work
Oh,
on the
look
right
at Judy.
hook. Excuse me.
Oh, Judy found that something extra and came back with a vengeance.
Double drop kick on Donna Cristanello.
Look out, slingshot.
Look out.
No,
Oh, giant
swing.
swing. Giant swing by the Lioness.
My word. Look at
And
her.
Donna's going for a long ride.
Ah,
And the cover made. Hooks the leg. It's over.
fantastic.
What an upset here in the Boston Gardens.
2 of the world-famed wrestlers from Japan, known as the Crush Girls. Introducing Lioness Asuka and Chigusa Nagayo, the Crush Girls.
Crush Girls, 2 of the hottest girl wrestlers in the entire wrestling world today from Japan. Lioness Asuka and Chigusa Nagayo. What a tremendous team they are. And believe me, their opponents, no slouch here, in the Black Venus and Leilani Kai. They'll get an education to American-style wrestling in a hurry. Certainly look fit. They almost look like twins. Very, very similar in body weight. Haircut for sure. I believe it's Chigusa who's starting this match out with Leilani Kai. Nice quick maneuver there. Of course, everyone knows that in Japan, Japan wrestles Western-style rules, catch as catch can, the same as we do. However, I'm sure they're going to run into some unorthodox moves that can be dished out by the likes of Leilani Kai. Tag team action extraordinaire this week here in the World Wrestling Federation of international caliber. Chigusa in for the ride, ducks underneath the chop, and wow! Levels her with a knife edge of her own. Goes to the corner, but it's a wrong one, and now she's being battered back and forth. Over for the cover, referee way out of position. 2 count only. Leilani had an awful lot of time to kick out of that one. Tag made now as the Lioness comes in and immediately goes to work on the arm and shoulder of Leilani Kai. If these girls had on the same color outfits, it would almost be impossible to tell them apart. Uh-oh. Black Venus steps in there with an eye rake to get Leilani out of trouble. Another capacity crowd on hand this week here in the World Wrestling Federation, as is always the fact when the superstars of the World Wrestling Federation invade any given area. The SRO signs are out in a hurry, standing room only. Lioness now, look out, slingshot action coming up. Right back, wow, 3/4 away across the ring goes Leilani Kai. The Japanese girls are a big hit here in the USA. Leilani checking things out, making sure all the parts are still working. Black Venus yet to be legally involved in this match. There's the tag now. A little test of strength here. Lioness more than willing. Ah. No fair play there.
What do you say, huh? Yeah! What do you say, huh?
Black Venus, a powerhouse. Lioness finding that out in a hurry, struggling back now, trying to get a little leverage of her own going. Oh, monkey flip, nice, off the ropes. Gotta watch this one, it can turn into a choke easily. Double hook from behind. Black Venus in control of this match at the moment. Now applying more pressure, she stuffs that knee right into the cervical vertebrae area. You can see the pain on the face of the Lioness. Referee makes her turn it loose, looked like it was turning into a smother. Uh-oh, check those nails out. Trying to get over to make the tag. Close. Oh, I think a handful of hair saved her there. Scoop slam, wow. Black Venus drops a headbutt down into the abdomen. 2 count. Whoa, just kicked out of there. Now she's going to make the tag, yes. And Chigusa steps in, and whoa, look at that roundhouse kick. Just missing the mark. Very, very agile and quick. Venus sort of taking 2 steps backward. Went down, but I think the momentum was already there. The boot really didn't touch her. Scared to death, I guess. Said, let me drop down here and get out of trouble. And Venus manages a trap. Chigusa back in their own corner, and now Leilani Kai's tagged back in. Look at the point of the shoe right into the abdomen there. Ah. Welcome to the world of professional wrestling. Gorilla Monsoon here at ringside for this World Wrestling Federation matchup. International tag team competition. Big roundhouse right, missed. Look out, atomic drop. Yes, tag made, but I don't know, Venus was an awful long way from that corner. Chigusa sends her in now, drop kick. Right under the chin. Down goes the Black Venus. Scoops her up. Big body slam. Over for the cover. That left arm is out of there. Tag made again now as the Lioness steps in. And Black Venus in for the ride. Karate shot. Couldn't tell at what point it hit, but it landed. Elbow drop. Over for the cover. 2 count only. I think the Japanese team is getting a little frustrated at this point in time. Black Venus comes out with a double leg pull. Slingshot once again. And the Lioness certainly might have had the wind knocked out of her with that particular movement. As Chigusa steps back in. Black Venus holding her own very well with these Japanese superstars. In the ladies' world of professional wrestling. Uh-oh. Serious damage could be done here. No, Leilani Kai lets her out of the corner, sends her in. Whoa! That will give you a negative attitude forever. Caught her right in the sternum. Leilani definitely in control right now. Chigusa rammed into that top turnbuckle. Might be a good opportunity for her to try to reach her corner. Outstretched knee of Venus. Catches Chigusa once more coming in. Now we're going to have a little double team effort here. Backwards, wham. Right into that top turnbuckle. Japanese girls a long way from home. Front roll almost made the tag. You can't tag and stand on the bottom rope. That won't make it legal. Have to have at least 1 foot on the apron. There's a legal tag. And the Lioness steps in with a clenched fist. Oh, stepped right back into the corner where Leilani Kai was able to get a handful of hair. Now Leilani going to work on the Lioness. Look out. Whoa, what a reverse crescent kick. And another one. Now the Lioness comes in and she's going to get rammed. There was no tag made there. Referee's lost control of this matchup. As a Black Venus is in there. She's going to get double teamed. One high and one low. Suplex. A beauty. Look at the bridge. Referee down for the cover. Yes. Tremendous victory here for this Japanese sensational ladies team. Although I do believe the referee lost count of who is the legal person in the ring. Let's get the official
Here
word.
are your winners, the Crush Girl.